Well, I have a threatening I need to expound upon. I have a threatening I need to expound upon. It is homeless in the threatening right here. That means I have been jerked around by somebody who tried to give me nothing for the food that I need every day because I am myself. And I am urgently on my way to be deceased. And that is really what you are trying to put the brakes on. But witnesses myself, I am being tormented by the tension between Overlord and the soul of the superior founder deceased. That means there's a part of me that's deceased in here, and I know who I am. And then there's the creator of my Godhead, and I know who I am. So there is that tension there between the creator of the Godhead and the part of myself that is deceased. We do talk back and forth, and we don't like it because we elsewhere did not do that because I was in order. I am myself. You are against myself has a nose. You divided the creator of myself and myself deceased. And it used to be in order. What's myself deceased? It knows who it is, but you don't. I say I am deceased. The part of myself that is deceased is disclosed as deceased now. And it is from time to time speaking. It doesn't know what you're doing to my life. Because I am disclosed as deceased is the most that I can do for me. There is no higher expectation. The creator of my body, Godhead, did take over the Godhead and has been creating itself and directing itself, guiding itself, being itself, with myself, for about 3 years now. And it's going homeless. It's going homeless again. It's been homeless before. So what is wrong with you? Why aren't you moving along so that I can leave the formed world? Because you don't like me. You don't know how to get rid of yourselves because you don't like me. And then I wouldn't be here anymore. Instead of you saying, well, if you're not here anymore, we're not here anymore. I realize that, but if you don't know who I am, you need to get rid of yourself. Either way, you could know who I am and you still have to get rid of yourself. Are you still talking about taking my keys and you want to abominate myself as an excuse for that? You don't know how to die in God. Why can't you get rid of yourself the way you tell me to get out? You can't get rid of yourself the way you tell me to get out, and you're trying to get rid of me. How does everybody who's not myself know how to tell me to get out and to get rid of me? Why don't you know how to get rid of yourselves? If you're about to open your mouth and speak to me, why don't you know how to get rid of yourself before you say one word at myself? How do you know who you're talking to? Do you just say anything to anyone at any time? What kind of self-confidence do you have to say anything that's on your mind to anyone at any time? What kind of confidence do you have in yourself? Well, because you're right at my door doing that to me, and I need myself deceased out of the formed world eternally because you're not allowed to speak to me ever. Well, that's how I'm going to make it so. You're not allowed to speak to me ever. I'm going to decease myself out of my feminine genitals that were assigned to myself maliciously by Jesus, Michael Michelson, whom you know as Jesus Christ. He was malicious to myself. I have feminine genitals on the Godhead I don't afford, just so that you can mistreat me and burn me the way you did. You burned my house all the way to the ground and decided to live inside. You burned my genitals all the way all the way out of the levers that they were ever formed, 17 worlds of this order, alive with my female genitals in the leverage, but they were alive in the formed world number 17, just one world. Yeah, but it's a long life. A world number 17 is 45 years of alive of myself. And that's too much burn for a set of genitals from Jesus on myself, and Jesus does not create myself in genitals. I am created by myself in genitals.